Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way toward the ring from Sandusky, Ohio, he weighs 285 pounds, Rickey Shane Page.
Joe, I just want to make it a point. Nicky Valentino is petitioning that loss. You can expect the paperwork very, very shortly.
What? Okay, that's on him. He got beat 1, 2, 3 in the middle, but I would love to see who's going to come out on top in this next matchup, because we're going to take a look at the baby-faced assassin, the unstable one himself, RSP Rickey Shane Page, 280 pounds, but man, in the best shape of his life. This guy's hit a bit of a career resurgence in the past couple of years. Captured some major championships, been competing all over the United States and Canada. And Rickey Shane Page has earned the respect of the Cleveland faithful. This guy, another one that's not all there. A little bit of a screw loose here or there, but people respect the heart and desire that Rickey Shane Page brings to the table.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, he weighs 191 pounds, M-Dogg Cross.
The king of the Cleveland streets, M-Dogg 20, Matt Cross. Known the world over, he's competed in 20 different countries, including Egypt, including Qatar in the Middle East, including Russia. Some of the most obscure wrestling countries you can think of, M-Dogg has been there, he's thrived in. He's been to Australia, he's been in front of 70,000 people in France. And of course, all over the United States, currently known as Son of Havoc on Lucha Underground and the El Rey Network. M-Dogg continues to expand his portfolio, get better and better with time, but he'll always call Cleveland home. And M-Dogg has been synonymous with this part of the country for over a decade. Rickey Shane Page growing into that role currently. I think that discrepancy, that difference, that kind of passing of two eras, so to speak, is what makes this matchup so appealing.
We saw the fans respecting both of them earlier. Not that really gets you much of anything in life, respect, but I'm excited to see this one.
Of course, Rickey Shane Page, once upon a time known as Christian Faith, tag team Faith in Nothing, broke out on his own. Risen to new heights since. Up and over. A quick pace will behoove M-Dogg, who snaps off the head scissors in the early going. Rickey has a decisive weight advantage, but if M-Dogg keeps moving, Rickey won't have a chance to let it come into play. Springboard crossbody, but M-Dogg bouncing off of Rickey.
Well, I was going to say this match is going to be speed, and then it's going to be against size and power.
Rickey shuts M-Dogg down, mocking M-Dogg a little bit here.
I like that.
M-Dogg is so well adept at so many different kinds of aerial offense, you really don't know what he's going to pull out. So you need to keep him in close confines. And Rickey Shane Page, you never know what he's going to pull out either, only because he's just so unstable. And when I say you never know what he's going to pull out, when it comes to that steel spike we've seen him use many times over the years, I mean that literally.
Well, you said earlier, a few screws loose, a few. I think that's an understatement. The man's just not all there. You see it when you look into his eyes. If he can look you in the eye, his eyes are normally going Lord knows where, hearing voices from God knows what.
We've seen Rickey Shane Page take to the air, go high risk as well. We've seen him do hardcore and ultra violence. We've seen him just strike the hell out of you. His roaring elbow, I don't mind telling you, I've been a victim of that myself, and it was one of the most unpleasant nights of my life. I couldn't see straight for the rest of the night. Rickey Shane Page did a lot of damage over the years to a lot of different people. And M-Dogg, all great agility, that gymnast background of M-Dogg, 20 Matt Cross coming through. Two-time former Prime Wrestling champion, the first ever Prime Wrestling champion. Prawn hold up and over, but Rickey catches it down across the back. All right, between his shoulder blades, and Rickey gets two.
Could we get that video of you getting the roaring elbow? Could we get that on a loop? Can we get a replay? I know.
I'd rather not relive those memories. You can look it up on YouTube as part of the Prime TV episode that had Rickey Shane Page versus, I believe, Crimson. Don't remember a lot about that night. I'm sure you'll forgive me.
Can I look that up on my phone? I'd like to see that right now.
Do your job, please. Count of one. M-Dogg slips out quite handily. Rickey tried to bridge up, but left the shoulder exposed. And now you see the unstable nature of Rickey's yelling at Jake Clemens, the official.
He should yell at Jake Clemens, the official. A lot of people should yell at Jake Clemens, the official.
Mocking Jake Clemens' ears. Rickey's has such mood swings. One minute he can be cussing you out, the next minute he's smiling and shaking your hand. I've seen him do it to many people before. I don't think he really has a handle on anything that's going on emotionally or mentally inside him.
Well, be that as it may, one thing he can do is get it done in the ring.
Oh, without question. I don't think anybody's going to deny the capabilities of Rickey Shane Page, what he's capable of, what a well-rounded athlete he is. And under normal circumstances, that'd be something to watch out for. But the fact that, Rickey Shane Page is moving down the highway and nobody's driving, even more cause for concern. Now Goozles M-Dogg. M-Dogg with a victory roll. Up and down, right to the chest cavity. M-Dogg into the cover. Could this do it? No. M-Dogg tried to catch Rickey Shane Page off guard, tried to drive the oxygen out of the lungs. You can see Rickey Shane Page breathing a lot heavier now. And knows he needs to shut M-Dogg down as quickly as he can.
Well, I don't care how big you are. When a guy jumps up in the air and steps right down on you, you're going to have some breathing problems after that.
No question. Rickey needs to slow down this pace once again. When M-Dogg's on the ground, he obviously can't come at you from any different direction.
I'll tell you, RSP needs to put all his weight over the throat of M-Dogg.
And Rickey hurts his own head on these headbutts, but I don't think he minds. That's scary. Measures him. Winds up the elbow. Doesn't work, though. These two men had several wars as part of factions in Prime Wrestling in 2013. Our final year, it was the Megalomaniacs and the Prime Foundation. But now it's about personal individual pride. Low bridge and Rickey to the outside.
Landed on his feet. Uh-oh.
Innovator Burial Insanity gonna fly. Suicide dive from M-Dogg back cross. And the son of Havoc, showing you just a small sample of his arsenal, puts the brakes on, back with an elbow. And that's kicking you from all sides. Rickey did not expect M-Dogg to have that kind of seamless recovery. Right back into Rickey's face with the elbow.
I don't think anybody expects this M-Dogg to do the things he can do. There's really, well, it may sound cliche, but there's nobody like him.
Hey, with M-Dogg Matt Cross, you have to expect everything. Springboard walks up the back of Rickey Shane Page, the mushroom stomp to a no. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the ample beard of M-Dogg he takes great pride in.
See, now that can be a detriment to M-Dogg 20. That thing can get pulled, it can get ripped, it can get tied around the ropes.
Well, it's gut check time for both these athletes. They've put each other through hell thus far. M-Dogg, great sense of balance, as Rickey looks like he's continually trying to send M-Dogg to the outside, either for high risk or a breather. Either way, M-Dogg not going to let it happen. M-Dogg up top. Oh, got caught in midair. The goozle by Rickey. Went for it once too often. M-Dogg recovers. And there you see the amazing power of Matt Cross, who lives in the gym. But Rickey counters. Oh, that choke breaker. Caught M-Dogg. M-Dogg landed on his head on the way down. And Rickey Shane Page has beaten M-Dogg 20.
Here is your winner, Rickey Shane Page.
And obviously Rickey Shane Page is very established here in Cleveland. Maybe not much so compared to M-Dogg, I guess you could chalk this up as another win for the up-and-coming stars, even though Rickey Shane Page is very much the present of this area of the country. Either way, some would call this a mild upset, Ben.
Well, I don't know if I'd call it a mild upset. Certainly both men wow, we saw a lot of stuff, and I'm still bamboozled.
Congratulations, Rickey Shane Page.